Hey YouTube, Shogun Shinobi here with a review of the Power Rangers Super Samurai Tiger Tank with Samurai Ranger Fire. Woo! So here we have really awesome box art that makes the toy look way cooler than it actually is. Exclusive figure included, which we'll take a look at. It really isn't that thrilling with the Mega Mode red right here. 3 ways to play, fires, missiles. Really cool box art, I will give it that. I think the same guy that did the Thunder Tank for the Thundercats line did this because it looks really cool. Zord Builder technology, which I will go over, rides inside, Zord Builder, 3 ways to play, and all that fun stuff. So yeah, pretty box art aside, it is a boring box. So here's the Tiger Tank. It is a tiger and it's a tank. Pretty neat overall, I think. It's a lot smaller than I was anticipating, which isn't horrible or anything like that. But here it is in the tank mode. In this mode, all it does is you press a button up here to shoot a missile. Yay, missiles. And it rolls and the drills spin. Complaint time. The drills are black. It matches the color scheme, so I don't mind as much. But it would be nice if they were either chrome or painted silver, like the back exhausts, I guess, maybe. I think that would have made this toy look a lot prettier. But they are done in black, and it does fit the color scheme, so I am not as mad about it as I would be if it was like the same color as the drill tips, or red, or something like that. But it does look really neat, and in fact, I think this is actually cooler than the TigerZord itself. So it does roll, and the drills spin, and that's all this mold. Well, that's true too, but all the mode does besides that. So here is the figure that it comes with. If we pop this up, pull him out, it is just the Mega Mode red figure done in a darker color scheme. He's more of a maroon color, which I think is pretty neat, particularly because multiple schools I've attended, particularly my high school and my current university, have maroon as a color. So I particularly dig the fact that he's maroon. But yeah, that's the only difference. There's nothing else exciting about him besides the fact that he is a darker maroon color. The original Toy Fair pictures, at least of the box art, had a stealth Red Ranger, and it was done in black, which looked absolutely awesome. Unfortunately, we don't get our black Samurai Ranger. Instead, we get maroon red. The Maroon Ranger. We'll go with that. So, not a bad figure, of course. Details are all there. Back's horribly painted. Not that bad of a loose leg problem. It could be worse. But overall, it's not that bad of a figure. It's just kind of disappointing that a slightly darker Red Ranger is what we get as our exclusive figure. So as you can see, as I was pulling him out of here, this does have a second mode, which is a missile pod mode. So what we're going to do is just sit him right in there, have him grip the steering, which you might need to fiddle around with his hands a bit, because the grip on his hands are pretty tight, so it's hard to get him to hold that, but just kind of sit him as straight as you can, which is roughly about that. And then this can fold up, spin around. It doesn't get that much clearance as one would hope. That's about as far as it goes, this right here. So you're stuck with that. You can get it around, but it takes a little bit of maneuvering. So here is the missile mode, and again, it just fires missiles. It fires missiles in all the modes. That word. But, yeah, so that is a 3-mode feature. So finally, we have the Zord mode, which is actually really cool. So what we're going to do is just put him down in there, kind of reposition him so he fits snug in there. And the transformation is a little bit finicky, actually. It's really easy to just pop the limbs off and do it. But if you fold this up, then fold this in a little bit, and then fold that up, and then fold this around, you'll get all of the necessary clearance that you need to set that flat and set that flat. So again, on this side, bring this up, fold it down, all the necessary clearance. So you have to make sure you do that fold or else you won't really get it as good. So here we have the Tiger tank in Zord mode, which is okay. Probably my favorite of the modes just because I like the look of it. The empty hollowness inside of his legs here is a bit of a bother to me. I think it could have been handled a little bit better, but these back feet need to go into these ports, so there really isn't too much you can do besides putting in some sort of latch or something. But the wheels still roll, not that they do anything. You can have the drills going on. And of course the missile still fires. And you can bring this up. There's nothing stopping you from bringing it up and making him some sort of like weird giraffe tiger or something. But you can do that as well. You can kind of give him a neck, I guess. That's interesting enough, I suppose. So squeeze him back in there. And yeah, that is it for this guy. It does feature some Zord Builder technology, of course. All of these are on simple Zord Builder ports, so you can have some mix and match fun with the Tiger tank. The feature included in instructions, I just fired a missile at my elbow. Let's go ahead and put that back in. Swing these back around so it can at least sit flush. Bring in the Samurai MegaZord, because everything works with the Samurai MegaZord. Now note that this is just simple Zord Builder tech. All you have to do is unplug the arms. And this works for any of the Zords released in the Zord Builder era. So you can do this with the MMPR MegaZord. You can do this with the Samurai MegaZord. You can do it with the BullZord. You can do it with the ClawZord. Anything you want, you can go ahead and do that with any of those Zords. So here is the formation. It basically just gives him very puny drill arms. That's all it does. I suppose you can flip these around if you want to give him paws, but that's not really going to help you too much. But here is the combination. I guess a new take on the Tiger Drill MegaZord. If you wanted to, you might be able to find a way to fit the Tiger Drill on the back here and make some sort of Super Tiger MegaZord thing. All sorts of fun can be had. These back pieces, too, can fit on the arms, since it's the same port. You're not going to get anything cool out of it, but you can do that as well. So that is one thing that I do have to give props to Bandai of America for, is the fact that because of their Zord Builder, I don't want to say tech, because it's not tech, it's just a port, but I'll just use the word port. The Zord Builder ports that they've been using, you do have a lot of functionality with all of these toys. All of the bikes, all of these little tank things. It's absolutely fantastic for kids. I don't think adult collectors are going to get too much out of it, but I think the kids will get a really big kick out of just being able to mix and match all of their different toys together with the Zord Builder functionality. Like I said before, with the cycles and stuff, particularly the ones that acted as arms, you can pop these sides off, replace it with the cycle. Now the Tiger Tank has a cool sidecar or something like that. So like I said, kids will love it. Particularly ones with the bit of the imaginative side that like to venture out from what the show gives them. Just like I said in most of my joint Gatai reviews, if you have a huge imagination, the Zord Builder functionality is awesome. Just simply awesome. I don't have enough to really get full use out of it, but just the way everything can connect together I think is really cool. And I mean, the Tiger Tank alone as a standalone toy is pretty neat. It's a shame we won't see it in the show, but I think as a toy exclusive sort of little vehicle that they've been doing a lot, in the past. I think this is one of the cooler ones, and I do definitely recommend picking it up. Like I said, if you have a kid, or if you're a kid inside, a kid in heart, etc., etc., and you have a lot of Zord Builder functionality toys, particularly the cycles and the Zords and stuff, by all means, pick this up. You can attach Zords to the side of this, the cycles to the side of this. You can attach this to the various MegaZords. All sorts of fun can be had. Most of the 4-inch scale figures can fit right in here. It doesn't have to be this particular one. So all sorts of fun can be had with this toy. And like I said, I really do get a kick out of it. I think it's great. Like I said, kids will love it. I think adult collectors will love it too. It really is one of the cooler toy exclusive things to come out of this line. So I definitely recommend the Tiger Tank. By all means, pick it up if you see it. It was $24.99 at Target. I don't know how much it's going to be at other retailers, but $25 for this thing isn't that bad. There's a good chance it'll probably go on sale like the Thunder Tank did too. So if you want to wait, that's probably not a bad idea either. But even at $24.99, I think this is a great pickup. So really cool, thumbs up from me. So you can check out ShogunShobi.com for latest updates on my reviews and the hauls, and of course check out RidersRangersandRambles.com, bringing you the latest token news in the craziest way possible. So take care and have a great one.